Hey, how are ya? Fuck. My name is MaxNoSleeves. Today I want to talk about exes. What a blast. Just a fair warning, this video is not going to be very funny, but it's kind of something I needed to get off my chest. It's something I needed to say for me and for life, you know, and for America. So I was reading the comments on the last couple of videos and something kept kind of popping out. Anytime I would make a joke that referenced a girl or an ex-girlfriend or I don't know, whatever, someone would inevitably say something along the lines of, oh man, here's Max, he's trying to be mean to one person in particular. We all know who he's talking about. He's trying to be mean to her because they're exes. First of all, I do have to say that none of the jokes were about anyone in particular. They were kind of throwaway jokes, honestly. And I really didn't put it together that someone could jump to that conclusion until like way far out. And if you're telling me you're gonna be mad because I'm making a blonde joke, or I'm making an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend joke, or a Facebook joke, or whatever, then you're in for a long day, my friend. But Jenna, those jokes weren't about her. I try to keep her out of my stuff in general anyway. I think I've only mentioned her like twice or 3 times the entire time I've been making videos on my own. Everything that went down with us and all that shit, I mean, that to me was personal stuff, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was appropriate. Whatever, that's a whole nother video. We'll do that some other time. And I get that, yeah, it's the internet, and so people are gonna be mean because that's what people on the internet do. So I'm not mad at people like ripping on other people online. What bothered me, I guess, was the logic behind all that. You know, everybody sort of jumped to the same conclusion. Here's Max, he's making a joke about an ex-girlfriend. We know his ex-girlfriend. He's probably trying to be mean to her because that's his ex, and exes hate each other, always. And that's where things got really kind of worrisome for me, because it feels like a lot of people sort of had that principle as an infallible truth, you know. 2 + 2 is 4, red and blue is purple. Exes always hate each other and will have no feelings other than contempt or animosity. And to me, it's just not true, and it's dangerous to think that way. What I'm trying to say is, your feelings towards your ex shouldn't be that one-dimensional. It's just not fair. If I had to guess, I think it starts with the breakup. Breakups are hard, you know, and you kind of have to do what you gotta do to get through it. But the big mistake that a lot of people make is they try to win the breakup. You know, you don't win a breakup, you survive a breakup. You focus on yourself and you try to figure out how you can move on in this change in your life and be happy. But this high school style thinking of like, I need to be happy, I need to do well, and part of me doing well or being happy is my ex has to be unhappy. Like, that is insane and horrible and venomous and fruitless, honestly. Like, that's never gonna get you anywhere if you're trying to be happy. And more so, someone else being sad or unhappy, that shouldn't make you happy. Unless it's because, you know, they're sad because their team just lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl, which at this point is pretty common. So it's not, you know, get used to that. But that's what I'm saying, is sometimes during a breakup it's easy to be mad at someone. But after a while you can get some distance and some perspective on things, and you can look back on what you had. You shared meaningful time together, you shared meaningful experiences, and hopefully you made each other happy. And that's special. And it's valuable, and that should be respected. Because when you truly love someone in a full way, you want them to be happy, at least as happy as you are, no matter what. Circumstances can change, relationships can end, but you'll always have that bond to sort of look back on and value. So if you think that every joke I'm making is a dig at my ex-girlfriend, just be careful about that line of thinking. Because then you'll have this rule in your head of like, oh, I broke up with someone, now I have to hate them. And it's the worst. What I'm saying to you is, it's not always a rule, and you don't always have to feel that way. Exes can be mad at each other, they can not want to be together anymore, but the feelings you have are complex, and you shouldn't look at someone that you share that meaningful of a bond with a one-dimensional view of like, that's my ex, I hate him. Because what would you rather have in your heart, honestly? Like a bunch of hate for someone that you have no interaction with, really? Or fucking like love? You dumbass? I don't know, man. I see that joke a lot. Maybe it's just me, I see it at my expense a lot, but I just want to make sure everyone's not stuck in that way of thinking. Just because you broke up, just because the two human beings that, you know, flew into each other on this earth decided not to spend the rest of their lives together, doesn't mean that you have only hate for that person. God, this got real mushy real fast. Anyway, that's the thought I had in my brain, and I don't know, it was just like rattling around, and it really pushed everything aside. Because it took me a long time to figure that out, and I kind of wish someone had told me a lot earlier. So fucking pay it forward, I don't know. There's no real way to end this video, obviously, so I'll just do it in the most mature way I can think of. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you don't like the video, please subscribe. I'm MaxNoSleeves, and I'll see you next Tuesday.